this last week, well, for a few years now, but specifically this week, I've been thinking about, now that I've gotten a little older, I'm going to be turning 22 next month. What the heck am I going to do with my life? And to answer that question, I figured I might as well answer with a different question. And that question is, and the question that you probably got in job interviews all the time is, where do I want to be in 10 years? In 10 years, I want to have completed my bachelor's degree and work as a teacher for around 3 or 4 years. And while I'm building my education and working as a teacher, I want to continue doing filmmaking work and getting my name out there as a photographer and graphic designer and video editor. One of the three I'm okay with. Doing film work during the summer whenever I'm not teaching, or throughout the year if it's on the weekends, because obviously the teaching is the priority, since that's what's going to give me the money. But eventually I'd like to build up those businesses so that way I can just rely on that for income, and I wouldn't have to rely on teaching as an income. And how I'd want to do that is, by getting up decent clients and having frequent work. And, focusing on that full time. I'd like to do that by the time I'm 30. And after I turn 30, and if this all works out, I hope to be doing a mixture of, all these things, but full time, and then spending about 2 months out of the year. So only be working for 10, and spending 2 months out of the year working on a bigger film. Like, I'd like to be working on TV series or movies, like feature-length movies. I don't really want to be a director anymore. I wouldn't mind being a screenwriter, but I like the idea of, I'd much rather be a producer, because I like being able to write the film and then finding people to do the work. So kind of working as a boss instead of a director. Because while I do have a vision for some of the projects I work on, I would much rather see someone else's vision for my work. Because honestly, I'd much rather write the script than hire the people to do the work, like finding a director, finding actors and all that. I'd much rather be the planner instead of the visionary. But anyways, but in order to get to that point, you need to do a lot more smaller works. Like, you need to be okay with being a production assistant or a lighting guy or video editor for a few years in order to get your name out there. And I am more than willing to work that, because I actually find that stuff fun. And it's a very social job for the most part. And you get to watch movies being made. I mean, how fun is that? Being serious, like, I actually enjoy that stuff. But yeah, that's what I hope to do. I hope to eventually be independent enough where I won't have to rely on a frequent income like teaching in order to support myself. I want to be able to do filmmaking work full time. That's my dream for the future, and that's what I'd like to be doing in 10 years. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.